Do not wear your body like an apology. Wear it proudly. Be in awe of your form for what it is, for where it gets you, and for what it allows you to feel and do. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining today's episode and listening in. As my intro quote alluded, I want to talk about health and wellness and, your body. And so with that being said, we are still here in sunny Florida, and I'm excited to be reporting to you from there because I love Florida. And it's one of my favorite beaches and states in the Gulf, actually. But nonetheless, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is your body and your health and your wellness and your being. And so I want to share with you kind of what's transpired over the term of COVID and leading up into today. And so what I want to share with you is that my husband has lost 60 pounds. So I'm super proud of him. He's been very dedicated and very focused, and he eats like a 2-year-old. So that's a challenge, right? The guy doesn't eat veggies. He does not. I mean, I've got him to eat Caesar salad of all things, but, and some other veggies that are like not carbs, but nonetheless, he's doing really well. So he's lost 60 pounds. I've lost 46. Why is it easier for men to lose than women? I still don't know, but if anybody has any ideas, feel free to let me know. But with that being said, so what have we done? We really had time during COVID. And to be honest, I would love for someone, I've been thinking about this a lot and I haven't said it to anyone yet. I would love for someone to say, how much weight did the US lose during the pandemic? Because I have seen so many people that I didn't see because I wasn't traveling and, we were all kind of on lockdown. I have seen so many people that have resurfaced looking so fantastic, and they have shed so many pounds and lost so much weight during this time period. And so for us, it really didn't start until last June. So we've really been on it for about a year working on it. I don't know what changed last June. Oh, my husband hurt his back. And so then he was really worried that, we're getting older and that he wouldn't be able to get around. And he was concerned about his weight and his back. And so we started making healthier eating choices and habits. And so we increased water intake. We've actually cut everything out. We have 1 coffee a day that has protein in it. And then we drink water the rest of the day, unless we're at the beach. Then we might be having some adult beverages. However, other than that, we really have more led towards a keto friendly diet and really cut carbs. And I think that's really challenging, and it's a mindset for sure, because I love chips. Like they're one of my favorite snacks. And so I had to cut them out because they really aren't very healthy. But with that being said, we have, really worked towards more of a keto friendly and a more protein and really conscientious of what we're pouring into our bodies. And so with that being said, he has successfully lost 60. He's hit his goal weight. I've still got some ways to go that I'm working on. But what have we been doing? And so we started out, we were exercising, we were walking around our neighborhood before we sold our house and walking the tennis courts and, doing those things to get that exercise in. And we did that until it got cold. And then we bought a treadmill. So that we could walk inside and be warm. And then we ended up selling the house. So leading up into that, let me say this. We have really converted our life in a manner that is more holistic, I think, more add, vitamins, natural foods, really trying to eat less processed foods, things like that. And so with that being said, I did start on some products that are really amazing that I wanted to share with you guys. There is a Facebook group called The Results Room, and I'm happy to add you to it if you, reach out or send me a message on Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever you want to reach out to me at. And I was able to really look at some results that people were having by taking supplements. So taking vitamins, and, really the products that I'm on are liquid collagen. And liquid collagen is very substantially different than powdered collagens. And so I'm not the scientist, But I am here to tell you that after being on the products for many, many months, I'm feeling great. Like I was a non-sleeper. I don't know if any of you are non-sleepers, but my brain just is constantly on go. So when I lay down in bed at night, I'm like thinking, and I call it sleep thinking sometimes, because it just doesn't cut off. And for me, losing the weight, being able to dial into, the things that were going to enable me to be healthier and a better me really took some adjustment. And so that meant some exercise, that meant getting healthy on my sleep patterns, that meant eating healthier, that meant increasing my water intake and those kinds of things. And so with the supplements that I've been on, I am sleeping great. I can go to bed and go to sleep. I did reduce screen time, so that did help. I will admit that part. If you are a screen looker before you go to bed, whether it's scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever it is, stop. It's not going to help you go to sleep. And so that's been really a challenge for me. My iPad, I was an iPad addict, to be honest. I stayed on my iPad. I would play solitaire, whatever time to get sleepy. And it's been dead for about 3 or 4 weeks now. I haven't charged it. And that's been kind of on purpose and intentional because I wanted to cut that out, the availability of it for me to do something else besides lay down and go to sleep. So getting a good night's sleep is super important to your health, your mind, your wellness, your being, whether you think it is or not. I know I perform a lot better and I'm less cranky if I get my good night's sleep. And then really, I've had a really good friend. Her name's April. And, she kind of went on this weight loss journey with me. And it's been great if your spouse can do it with you and help keep you accountable and not be, your devil on the other shoulder offering you sugar and candy, then you can really win at this. And so for us, it's been a great thing because Danny has been that slap my hand when I want a snack kind of partner at home. And then April, my friend April and I, we did a water challenge together where we consumed so much water per week. And we've really been working on that. And then really holding each other accountable and sharing, body pictures that you might not want to share, not because they're inappropriate, but because you might feel ashamed or embarrassed. And so having an accountability partner that you can trust, that can look at you and say, hey, yeah, you're looking good, or you're doing good, or here's the areas where you need to work on, is super awesome. And that's what we've been for each other. And so daily we wake up, good morning, how are you? What'd your scale say? Was it nice or was it a jerk today? And really, your scale only portrays the reality of the day before. So really it's your fault if it's a jerk. So most times. And so with that being said, I have been in Florida now for a week. I think I mentioned that last episode, and it's been really challenging to be on a vacation feel and try to eat healthy. And so, of course, I've gotten my beverages down to low calories, which is great, my adult beverages. And then to really work on consuming the water, but to not want to be eating the seafood out and, going and having all that fun vacation food has been challenging. And so I haven't had a win every day, and that's okay. But I also haven't just thrown caution to the wind and said, I'll make it up later either, which has been really tempting and challenging. So, I want to encourage each of you, regardless of where you are in your health journey. Maybe you're at your ideal weight, and that's great. Maybe you need toning. Maybe you want to start working out, but you don't even know where to start. There's a lot of different challenges. I don't have excellent knees. I have a bad knee that I had an ACL replaced and a meniscus replaced. My good knee, I injured while moving. So I've been keeping it in a brace this week and really working with that because, your knees are super important to your ability to be able to walk and work out and those kinds of things. So with that, I really encourage each of you to find, if you're having any gut health issues, if you're having any sleeping issues, if you are wanting to lose weight or, wanting to just get healthier. And I really encourage you to reach out because, working on your body from the inside out is very different than the mindset of, what can you see versus what you can't see. And for me, it was the things that I couldn't see that really were causing me probably the most angst and preventing me from being the healthiest I can be. There's hundreds of vitamins, hundreds of supplements, hundreds of companies out there that are selling the best and newest, brightest thing. But I'm going to tell you, as a person who's been, working on this intentionally for many months, and also watching friends that have been taking the collagen, and watching their journey over an 18-month period, I was just really in awe and skeptical, but in awe. So I took, finally, after watching for 18 months, took that dive over, and I haven't regretted it, not one little bit. And so in a future episode, I really hope to get some of the leaders of the organization that I'm working with on these supplements to be on a show, and they're open to that. It's just trying to get them scheduled, because they're going to be able to give you way more knowledge and experience and tips and tricks and things than I can. But I'm here to tell you firsthand that after being on the product for 6 months, I have no regrets. I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't turn back. I wouldn't change a thing. And it's made it a lot more simple for me in regards to, not having to, I'm getting full. I'm not hungry. I'm satisfied. And I'm not craving the things that I used to crave. So, I would be lying if I said I didn't have any splurges while I was here in Florida. But I will tell you this, we've had a couple of splurges, a couple of nights where we decided to eat out. We did get it to go, but nonetheless, it didn't taste good. It just did not taste good. And we've tried that a couple of times randomly here and there over the last 6 months or so. And what we've learned is that by cooking at home, we used to be heavy eater outers. Our budget was ridiculous of what we spent eating out. However, not only are we saving by cooking at home, but we're just eating so much cleaner and so much healthier. And you will be surprised when you start cooking at home for yourself and you start really diving into the things that you really enjoy. Like my husband makes the best filet hands down in the US. Totally. I've tried a lot of steaks and I'm a steak girl, but he hands down makes the best filet. And we've tried filet other places since then. And we're just like, not as good. So, Danny's Traeger and him, he's got it going on with that machine. But we did splurge and have shakes, which is popular here in Florida. It's a little ice creamery that you drive through, and it's got really kind of a custard based ice cream that's amazing and to die for. And it was amazing and to die for. So that was my cheat this week. I did have a nutty buddy fudgy, I don't know, but it was bananas and peanuts and custard, and it was delicious. So every once in a while you have to treat yourself. I've been shocked and surprised sometimes when I do treat myself or have a cheat. Sometimes I'll still lose weight the next day. And I'm like, okay, I'll eat ice cream every day. No, that wouldn't be the case if that were possible. However, I wanted to share with you guys that liquid collagen's where it's at. If you're having major issues, follow along on my Facebook. It's Monica Morgan. I have two, a public profile and a private profile. I share more on my health journey, on my personal one. So I'll move some of that over, trying to really keep my personal one for my grandchildren's sake personal, and my public one more public. So I will start sharing some of the products and some of the results that I've been using. So if any of you guys are interested in feeling better from the inside out, beauty from the inside out, that can be your health, your skincare, your hair. It can be your gut. It can be a lot of things. And so I want to encourage you guys to explore that and get yourself feeling healthier and better, because it's going to make a huge difference in your day-to-day life. So that's my tidbit today on health and wellness. I am on an amazing journey. I would love for you to follow along. I will post it on my Facebook. That's where these episodes are posted. They're on LinkedIn as well. And I'll share some on my LinkedIn for you guys to find easily. But shoot me a private message if you want some information. Not everybody feels open to talking about their weight or their issues. Maybe you don't want everyone to know what you're facing, and that's totally okay. So if you are interested in learning more about our journey and what we're doing differently, reach out. I'm happy to guide you. If you want to join April and I's water challenge or be our weight loss buddy, welcome to the group. We would welcome you with open arms. We want to encourage everyone to try to live a healthier, better life so that they have more energy and, just hopefully a longer life to enjoy and follow those dreams and passions that you want to achieve. So I'm going to leave you guys with that note for today's episode. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for giving me a listen. And if you like the episodes, feel free to like and subscribe. And otherwise, I will be talking to you in a few short weeks here from Arkansas. So I'll have grandchildren and my daughter nearby and lots of fun and hopefully not too many snacks and treats with the grands. So stay tuned and I'll be back at you guys soon. Have a great week. Take care and eat healthy. Hey guys, if you like this episode, please hit like and subscribe.